Another one to add to the collection.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter. Why did I have to lose my coin purse in the chapel? I just hope I can sneak back in before Father Dominic collects it. I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm. With an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious, but Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Not really. I mean, it was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits. The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, a lady shouldn't tell. Enjoy your stay. Oh, hello again, Slayer. Enjoy your stay.
Shiny. Shiny. Shiny.
Yes, anything this old miller can do for it. I shouldn't hide the key in that kettle anymore. Nearly choked on it last time Linda made soup. Can't say I have. I rarely leave my mill, you see. That's how things work in Broken Valley, Slayer. We are completely self-sufficient with a mill, smithy. The tavern is the only real place of commerce, and is popular with traveling merchants and the odd travel. Then I'll get back to work.
Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.
What are you doing in this cellar? You went behind Buard's back, didn't you? Buard's such a weird man sometimes. Who chooses the word Illuminati? Humans. Stupid bipeds. The man upstairs. He's not a miller. He's not as good as I. Abanayaba. Oldest alchemist. I stay here, rooted underground, protected by Buard, who came here since he pretends to be a baker. But in secret, he and I explore the powers of plants and the elements. With pleasure. Is back. Oh, something about a contract on his head? You'll have to ask him about that. I actually stand far from here in what was called the Dark Forest, which may not even be there anymore since the Great War. Before traveling here, Buard took one of my branches and magically cultivated it to grow a new tree, so here I stand. As I also perhaps still do in that forgotten forest, twice alive or once dead. There is something a little different about this second me, though. I remember being a lot grumpier. Probably because it was raining all the time in that wicked wood. Farewell.
Another one to add to the collection. Added pleasure.
Oh, hello again. Enjoy your stay.
Shiny.
I see you're fond of my mill. Shh! Who told you? It was the tree, wasn't it? Curse that heap of talkative timber. I am the unfortunate victim of a hunt. A hunt by assassins. Oh, tell me about it. I've been in hiding for many years ago. I was a famed alchemist in the town of Verdistis. Until one day I was approached by a member of the Assassin's Guild. They ordered me to cure a sick member of their guild, and I tried to. But I mixed the wrong herb in his tea, and he died. I fled here, but I think they finally tracked me down. I have the feeling I'm being watched lately. So at night I close down the mill and hope for the best. Even now, I still want to remain known as Upton to the good folks of this village. But if you, a slayer, would be... I hope you'll be able to find those assassins, and I'll try to stay. hope you'll be able to find out right.
Oh, hello again, Slayer. You know, my father confided in you. Oh, I'm so glad. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the assassins have been around, but we hardly venture outside anymore. Perhaps some of the other villagers saw something if they went outside at night. I know Roman the priest likes moonlight walks, and Folo's wife, Rose, has trouble sleeping sometimes. Captain Rodney usually stays up late as well. I'm so sorry I can't be of more help. Please, Slayer, look into the matter. Oh, hello again, Slayer. Enjoy your stay.
I hope you'll be able to find out right to still.
Slayer, have you heard? Upton told me he caught Lieutenant Lewis in the woods this morning with no pants on. Sue flirts with every man in town. She's so slutty. That can't be right. We heard he wasn't. Slayer, listen to this. That doctor in the inn has screws in his head, and if he takes them out, he can lift the top of his skull. How would you know? You're not a doctor. Slayer, you won't believe it. Richard says Volo is, you know, intimate with his pigs. Oh, you're awful. Slayer, have you heard? Upton told me he caught Lieutenant Lewis in the woods this morning with no pants on. Gossip? The truth is... Slayer, listen to this. That doctor in the inn has screws in his head, and if he takes them out, he can lift the top of his skull. Oh no! What if he spies for Damien? Slayer, you won't believe it. Richard says Volo is, you know, intimate with his pigs. The cake is a lie, is it? I believe Richard. Have you heard what they say about the Slayers? They say they're as tall as trolls.
Peggy acts like she's a natural blonde. Who does she think she's fooling?
What? You can't be. You're not as tall as a troll. Slayer, a word in your ear.
You know Roman, the priest? He might just be in league with a dragon. That's suspicious enough, isn't it? I'd keep an eye on him if I...
You know what I discovered? What's that?
Dirk is having an affair.
No. You sure?
He sneaks away almost every night. What else could it be?
You have to hear this.
Tell me!
Ollie is telling everyone he saw a dragon.
That old tattler. There have been no dragons here in more than 20 years.
At least Stan tries to hush him a bit.
Slayer?
It's
They
incredible.
say Miller Upton, when he is tired of someone, grinds people in his mill and throws them in the river. Take it easy. I'm just telling you what I heard. Have you heard what they say about they say they're as tall as trolls and just as strong? Me? Gossip? How dare you? Did you see? There's a champion here from Alaroth.
Yes, I saw him arrive.
Handsome, isn't he? Bit brisk, though.
He can be a bit brusque with me anytime.
Oh, you naughty lass, you!
Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine American wine? Welcome, traveller. I am Lamott, travelling merchant. Whatever it is you need, I have just the thing. Boy, business is slower than an octogenarian slug. Come again. Have you read? Here ahead, browse my stock. I hail from Rivertown, where I work most of the time, but Adaroth and Broken Valley are always on my yearly trader route. It's a dangerous life, this, the travelling merchant business, but the new order provides good protection most of the time. Much needed protection, I dare say. Bandits and highwaymen are a real menace in the valley, not to mention the wyverns in the Oribus fjords. Only quality merchandise, I assure you. Have you read History of the Dragon Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out on it.
I greet you, Slayer. I wonder if the Lieutenant knows everybody thinks he's as popular as an open sewer in the summer. Indeed, I have. When I was on patrol with Lieutenant Lewis. We saw it high up in the vicinity of the locked temple. The New Order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the Great War in honor of the fallen divine. Members are called Seekers because we spend our lives in personal searching and attempting to embody the ideal that is the divine. But that does not mean that we are merely some sort of ecclesiastical order. We are warriors, above all, who serve and protect Riverlon. There is a famine in Rivertown because of 2 consecutive failed harvests. That is why a delegation of Seekers under the command of Lieutenant Lewis was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we pretty much have what we need now, and I'm confident we'll be returning home quite soon. By all means. I greet you, Slayer. By all means.
I'm supposed to be training soldiers, not you lily-livered lack-brain.
It's good to see a new face in the barracks. What do I really got in here but dust? Yeah, sometimes it seems there are more military men here. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look, is a really hostile area. You have your bandits and goblins, but also, well, so they say, a crazy wizard. Not to mention the Haunted. Without a strong guard presence, our little town would be a smouldering ruin in the span of a few days. Spares? Oh, I'm afraid not, no. But Dirk sells them at reasonable prices, so if you need anything, go see him. Well, good luck out. Anything else? Well, good luck out there.
Shiny. shiny.
Who will build the dragon defense?
The local blacksmith, Dirk.
Undoubtedly, he was very enthusiastic.
A warm welcome to you, Slayer. I am Rod. Join the guards, they said. See the world, they said. Meanwhile, I see nothing but these barracks walls and the administrative papers they keep throwing my way. Some farmers complain about dead stock, and a few of them claim to have seen a dragon fly over their fields during the night. True enough. We are glad the Slayers are here to assist. The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared out. Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want. But beware, there is a reason this scum is still at large. Even veteran guards shy away from hunting them. Strange, you say? No, I usually catch the odd guard recruit stumbling home drunk, but that's about it. What is there to say? It was the first edifice to be built here at a time we humans were a rare sight in this part of Rivellon. That was long ago, when a dragon knight still ruled here, and this land was known as the Valley of Shrines. The fact that a military building was the town's first construction is telling for the hardships its settlers had to endure. But they persevered, and soon a wall was built, then a smithy, a mill followed, and so on. The top floor of this barracks was built only after the Great War, which is why there are no stairs leading up to it, only a rather inconvenient ladder. All the best, Slayer. What brings you back to the barracks again, friend? All the best, Slayer.
Who will build the dragon defenses?
The local blacksmith, Dirk.
Undoubtedly, he was very enthusiastic.
Hardly. Doesn't he realize it's for the town's own good?
Wanted, the following menaces. Claim your rewards from Captain Rodney if you manage to kill one of them. Bring his mask as proof of his death. Bring his mask as proof of his death. Bring his ring as proof of his death. Bring his staff as proof of his death. Bring his sword as proof of his death. Bring his necklace as proof of his death. You walk away. Wanted, the following menaces. You walk away.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Well, obviously they don't like us confiscating this.